Good morning, friends and family. It's day 4, Sunday, October 29th. Here, just checked out of our Embassy Suites here in Milpitas, and we're going to be calling the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and making sure their Sea Serpent Kids coaster is operating today, because that's the only coaster we haven't ridden there. So we're going to call them, make sure that it's open
before we make our way over there and once again miss it after a long drive.
Exactly. Last time we did get the Giant Dipper and Undertow, their spinning coaster. So we've got 2 of the 3. We just need the kids coaster now. So we're going to call them, make sure it's open, and then after that we're going to be heading up towards the San Francisco airport area where we have our hotel for the night before a flight tomorrow. And then after that we're actually do something really fun this evening. I'm super excited to share it with you guys. We're going to be going to this awesome looking indoor mini golf place called Urban Putt in downtown San Francisco, as well as a pirate-themed bar called Smugglers Cove. Ooh. So yes, we will definitely make sure we share some of these awesome things we're about to do with you guys, because it's going to be a fun day. Not too much hectic driving, just a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, join us today as we go to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk and then to downtown San Francisco later this afternoon. Having a quick pit stop here at Costco, about 10 minutes away from Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, just getting some gas. Third fill up this trip, because we obviously haven't driven at all this last 3 days, but you know, yeah. The joys of doing a road trip, all the fuel ups, especially at these wonderful, wonderful California gas prices. After a very scenic about 45-minute drive down from Santa Clara, we got some gas at Costco and we found a parking spot. It took, I want to say 15 minutes of driving around. They have a parking lot right next to the boardwalk, but it's $25, and when we only plan to be here for a couple hours, that's a lot of money. So we just found a street parking, so we had to drive around for about 10 minutes finding street parking, and we finally found a spot, got parked up, got the app downloaded and paid for. So now we're walking about I want to say like a quarter of a mile over to the park. So we'll see you over at the park to go ride Sea Serpent. Woohoo! Kids coaster. Just look at that pretty ocean view right there. People playing on the beach. Very nice sunny day. About 70 degrees out. And a little bit of a breeze. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, gorgeous day out. Perfect for a walk over to the boardwalk. The water, I can imagine, is a little chilly though, so not a ton of people out there swimming. Alrighty, we got our tickets to go ride Sea Serpent. It was $12 for both of us. I asked how much the all-day wristband would be, and they said $75 a person, and I'm like, no thank you. So yeah, we're just gonna get our 1 credit since we already rode Giant Dipper and Undertow before we started vlogging. This was last year. But yeah, we're gonna go find Sea Serpent and go get a ride on that wonderful, wonderful little kids coaster. They have an old school carousel right there, looks very gorgeous. And also up on the roof is where that spinning coaster is up there that we rode last year called Undertow. It's going around over there. They also have this massive skyway that goes up and down the whole length of the park. Yeah, let's keep exploring down the boardwalk. Inside of the gift shop called Octopus Gardens, they have this really awesome merch display that's a model, like a mini model of the Giant Dipper. It's not an accurate model, but still very cool to look at right there. Here's a close-up look of Giant Dipper, their classic wooden coaster that's been here, I think since 1930 or so. It's definitely a historic, I think it's one of the historic landmarks of California, so it's like preserved and all that stuff. But yeah, we rode it last year. It's definitely an excellent for its age coaster. It's nothing to write home about, especially after riding Cyclone a couple months ago. This definitely pales in comparison by a lot, but that's another reason why we're not giving it right, because we just rode Cyclone at Coney Island, and that spoiled us for classic wooden coasters, to say the least. Also, just look at this game right here. This is hilarious. You sit on toilets and you use a hot faucet to shoot at someone in the shower. That's hilarious. Hilarious. They have a nice looking log flume called Logger's Revenge right here. It's like it's just a one-drop special, but still probably very nice on a warm summer day to get cooled off. And the coaster we're looking for should be somewhere underneath it over there. So oh, I see it in the background over there. Let's go over there and ride it. Made it here to the back of the park, and this is where Sea Serpent, their kids coaster, is. Definitely looks like it's incorporated into this hillside, which is very nice. So another terrain kiddie coaster. We started this trip off with a terrain kids coaster. Now let's end it with another one. Looks like it goes over the waterfall right there, which looks pretty nice. Train before us is literally 5 adults, and they're not even enthusiasts, but they want to ride too, just like we do. So let's give this thing a ride. Credit acquired, just gotta be let go. There we go. Thank you. Mr. Sea Serpent himself. All right, final coaster of the trip, Sea Serpent here at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. A terrain base. Wow, it was definitely all along the hillside and up on top of these waterfalls over here. Definitely very unique for a kiddie coaster. Reminds me of how the first one we rode this trip had that trench dug out for it. How did you like that kiddie coaster?
Oh man, it popped my back right when it started. It just like, oh my back.
Yeah, the jolt getting going, and at the top of the lift hill definitely was like, oh, a little bit of a, if you're not ready for it, it can be a little bit harsh. So the second lap we were prepared for it, the first lap not so much.
No.
But you know, that's what it is. These old kids coasters can get a little bit janky, but gotta ride them because they're plus ones. But that's gonna do it for all the coasters of the trip. And because we're all done, we've done all of Central and Northern California now.
Yep.
Woohoo! We did it! Awesome. So next thing you're going to see us doing, we're going to be heading back up towards the San Francisco airport where this whole trip started. And we're going to go hopefully get checked into our hotel a little bit early. And then we're going to be riding the BART down to downtown San Francisco. So we'll show you some of that footage, but the next time we'll talk to you, we'll be in downtown San Francisco for some fun, non-coaster related adventures this evening. It was nice and pretty walking down this hill going towards the boardwalk, but man, gives me vibes of going up Cardio Hill at Silver Dollar City right now. Woo! Get the workouts in. An hour later, and we've made it to our hotel for tonight, the Embassy Suites at San Francisco Airport, but the waterfront location. It's out here on a peninsula, and it gives you great views of the bay, the airport. So yeah, I'm going to take you over there and show you some of these gorgeous views. And we have a room that should be facing the bay, so I'll show you from up there too. But man, this is so quiet out here. And yeah, I just can't believe these views I'm looking at right now. It's just gorgeous. And then over there in the distance, got downtown San Francisco, where we'll be heading tonight for a bit. You can see it over there. Then over here, turn a little bit, you can actually see the airport. Where is it at? Oh, come on. There it is. There's a plane going off right now. Off into the sunset. Almost sunset. Wow. Absolutely stunning. All right, this is the view from the 9th floor, the top floor of this hotel. Yeah, let me just open this. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And look, there's a plane coming in right now. So cool. Yep. Stunning view across the bay here from the top floor. And that is where we'll be heading soon. So, the next time we see you, we'll be heading down that way to go to a couple of fun places. So, we'll see you from down there in downtown San Francisco for our first ever visit downtown. This is the view from right outside of our room here. Long way down, so definitely not a hotel if you're afraid of heights, because yeah, we're ways up, but they got a little waterfall and river going through the middle of the courtyard atrium. They have what? Where do you? Oh, I see it. Look at that. So cool. Nice. We just dropped off the rental car here at SFO since we're going to be taking the BART to downtown. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys we are king and queen of this air train because there's no one in here or the one in front of us. So we got these two cars all to ourselves. We can just do whatever we want. Well, not really, but yes.
Take part to the Belgrade station.
We don't have to worry about space or seating or running into other people.
Yes, like Amy said, we don't have to worry about running into anyone or you know, limited seating. No, we got it all here to ourselves. Oh, you almost fell. Good job. I got that on camera, and we're speeding up.
As we're speeding up, I gotta move and I gotta tumble. Keep your legs. Hold it with the part. Visibility.
And here's our stop to get onto the BART. Let's go get onto San Francisco subway since we just rode New York subways 2 years ago, or not 2 years, 2 months ago.
Please make
Thanks for the ride, Yellow Train. First place we're going tonight is Urban Putt. It's an indoor mini golf course. So let's go check it out. So we purchased our tokens, which is how we're gonna get the golf balls. Then they directed us to where they've got the putting, and they got a putter sizing chart right here, so we know which ones to get for depending on your height. So yeah, let's go get our golf balls now with our tokens. Amy's gonna use her token first. She wants an orange ball, so she's gonna put it in there. Nice. Now I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna go for a green myself. Look. Ta-da! I went for an old-fashioned, and Amy went for a frozen pina colada right there. And yeah, we're on hole 1. It's called Quake. Your goal is to save the city from destruction. Guide your ball to the golden hydrant to alert the firefighters who are fast asleep in the firehouse. Par 3. Yep.
What if you totally fix this?
It's okay. Ah, so close.
Just slightly off. I almost got it, so let's see how close you can get.
Hole in one. I went around the fire hydrant. But I got a hole in one. Let's go check. All right, we're gonna go see. I did a little old bank shot right off of the fire department, and yeah, I got a hole in one. Woohoo! Hole 3 is Sutro Tower, par 1. So it looks like you're just trying to aim for that little hole thing. So go ahead, babe. Oh, you made it in the hole thing. Oh, what the heck? Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. So this is the labyrinth hole where we're going to be tilting it like a maze and try to get in the hole, and then the blinking lights have scores around here, and so we want to try to get it in that hole when it's saying a 1, 2, you know, stuff like that. So very interesting hole. We're going to do it at the same time to compete against each other. So hole 8 is the reef, par 3. It's glow in the dark. Oh, it says right there. There we go. Yeah, so I'm assuming the hole is back there in the corner, maybe? We'll find out. Actually, let's go up. Yeah, it's back there near the octopus. Hole 9 is Dia de los Muertos. And there's this really cool looking Dia de los Muertos skull. And there's a bunch of contraptions up here, so let's see if I can make it do something cool. I don't know if it's an automatic hole-in-one, but I got one, so let's see if Amy can get one too. Goes up in the mouth.
Hola, yo soy Mariachi, and you're the next player.
Oh no.
Your ball's in there still.
Gold Rush, the lucky 13 minus 4 holes. One to the top, so the pro tip is to stay as far left as you can to make it as high up the mountain as possible, because there's going to be a bunch of chaos as it comes down the mountain. So we'll probably film it from the other side so you can see everything that happens. Got the second one. Oh, it's going down the little line. That's so cute. Oh, that's it. As a math nerd, I appreciate the Fibonacci's finale for hole 14. You got that, and you got all these different equations over here. And who knows what's going to happen. I think it's going to go up there, so we'll see what happens. Oh, there it is. And all the way back over there to the front where we got the balls. That's so cool. All right, we just finished our round at Urban Putt, 14 holes. And what did you think of that mini golf course?
I liked that there was a couple of spots that weren't as enjoyable, or I wish we would have done things differently. Like hole, I think it was 4 that had the screen in it. It took me, what, 5-6 tries
Yeah.
to get it, and then because you saw how I hit, immediately you got it as 1.
Yeah, which we're supposed to do at the same time, but we were trying to film, and that stopped that
So
from happening.
I wish we would have done it simultaneously like we did the maze, so you can't see how the other person is doing it to make it.
Which is why we did the maze together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Quack's what did me in. Quack's what did me in. But having to be so percent, and the thing moves so slow, and like I'd be like right at the edge, but I'd hit it like a millisecond too soon. And on general regular mini courses, like mini golf courses, I don't like those because you have to be so precise, and I've never been a fan of them. But other than that, I love the aesthetic behind it. I love the different themes. I love the mechanisms behind, like the maze. When we did the maze simultaneously, we both, it's not like I did it and then Tim saw how I did it so he could copy it and be faster, or vice versa. Like, we both had to figure it out. So if you come here, if there's something that has multiple spots, please, I push this big, do it simultaneously, because there's a reason they have it set up that way.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead.
Oh, no, just so that way it's like, because if you see, because like the one with the maze and the one with the screen, there's this precise way to do it. And if you see the person in front of you do it that exact way, it's easy for you to get a hole in one when the rest of your group might have struggled beforehand, and you're just like, oh, I have to hit it at this speed and hit it.
There's definitely, at least for the screen one, for hole 4 or 5, whatever that one was, if you're in a party of 4, which the maze can handle 4 people simultaneously, the screen can only handle 2. So whoever goes second, if you're in a party of 4, whoever goes second is going to already know the secret. So basically, if you're first/second and doing it simultaneously, you're both going to struggle, and then the 2 people behind you in your party of 4 are going to both do better because they know. So even if you do that, like you can do it, if you're a party of 2, you can do it simultaneously, but if you're a party of 4, that's one of the holes that I do feel like is like not very balanced. As far as if you're a party of 4, there's no way to balance that hole as a party of 4. Thankfully the maze made up for that, but other than that, I love this place. It was so good.
And the rest of the course is outside of Quack and such. You actually had to do stuff where it's like, because like Quack in the last hole, you had to hit a certain way to get it in.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of where like,
and that's more like how traditional mini golf is.
But everything else, like there's a few holes where I got a hole in one, or like you got a hole in one, and the other person could have, but either the game, like the I can't remember what hole it was, but the De Los Muertos.
Yeah, De Los Muertos.
Yeah, like that. It's like I was almost perfectly landed for a hole in one, but I don't know if it's because your ball was in it or I just happened to barely miss it. Like, that is a little tweak, but it's like, at least in that, it's like you can be very lucky or you can have to hit it 1 or 2 more times, which is fine.
Yeah.
But as long as you try to be even on those couple other courses where, like, the screens, if you're in more than a 2-person party, maybe glance away so you don't see how lightly they have to hit. Because I was hitting hard.
Yeah, and that's, So other than that, though,
the course is fantastic.
Fantastic. I would gladly do it again in a heartbeat. Like, I would do that course over and over again. We don't have the time because we're trying to get to another place, and that other place is actually a pirate-themed bar, which is called Smugglers Cove. So we're gonna just take a bus over to there, and so we will see you over there and show you this pirate-themed, supposedly pretty immersive theming pirate bar here in San Francisco called Smugglers Cove. So we'll see you over there. As we're walking to our next spot, or the bus to the next spot, we were actually told by the person that was out front doing security and like that kind of stuff. He actually said that they were just bought out by another company, so they're actually closing in January, and they're going to be closed for 2 months for a remodel. So it's going to be called Holy Moly is what he said, and he said there's going to be quite a few holes that are different. He said they might keep like 3 or 4 of the same hole, so if you're seeing this video after March of 2024, then you're going to be looking for Holy Moly, and it'll be a different experience than that. So just so you know. As someone from Phoenix, I've never seen this, but yeah, they've got electric cables going down the road for both sides of the buses. That way they can be run based off electricity, or at least helped by electricity. That's really interesting to me. So something very different as you see these wires coming across the street up here. Just got off our bus stop here over near the Pirate Bar, and I think this is the Capitol building, at least of this city, and it's just gorgeous. So yeah, just had to take a quick second to admire it. And very discreetly hidden over here is where Smugglers Cove is. And I'm assuming this is green light, but I'll go ask like the security guy right here. But yeah, I think we made it to our destination. And we made it to Smugglers Cove. Wow. Wow. Yeah, let's head downstairs. Ooh, this cavern looks so nice. They've even got little water features over here. The basement here is themed to a boathouse, and it's so amazing looking down here. Definitely not a whole ton of seating, so first come, first serve. But I do like the little water feature down here where the staircase is. Here's the main level of the bar. This is where I just came from, downstairs right there. I want to go see what's in the upstairs balcony. Up the spooky staircase. Just a little tiny sitting area up here for the balcony. And that's about it. Not a whole ton of space, but super theme, which we love.
Hey everyone, so we just left Smugglers Cove, which is kind of like a tiki dive bar kind of situation. I loved a lot of the drinks there. I just think the only gripe I truly have with the place is they just let people in, but they don't keep track of the seating.
No, I would gladly go back there again.
Oh, yeah.
It's super great, unique bar. I mean, I've never been to one in California like it, and like we said earlier, the only bar I could even compare it to is Undertow in Arizona, which literally just won recognition for one of the best theme bars in the United States. And obviously, this one is not quite there, but still, they had so many great, unique cocktails, so many great experiences. And yeah, the only thing that we both agree is that if they could just give you a little bit more seating space and make sure that everyone that was being allowed into the, because they don't have a ton of seats, everyone that's being allowed into the building does have a seat to sit into, that would make it better for both of us.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, because all the bars in at least Arizona where we're from do have that, to where they make sure that everyone has a seat and they have a table to go to. And that they weren't doing that tonight, so maybe it's different on busier nights. Maybe it was just because it was a Sunday night, we don't know. But for tonight, at least tonight's purposes goes, if they could just make sure that they give a little bit more cognizant to, if there's not enough tables to hold the people you're trying to let in, just let them wait until there's people that have left, until there's enough space for the people that want to go in. That's all we need. But other than that, I would gladly go back there again. 10 out of 10 times. It was such a great bar.
And it's been such a great day. I mean, getting to
fantastic.
experience that mini golf course, it's so unique,
so
original.
We have nothing like that in Arizona at all.
A nice fun bar, and just being able to go and ride this little sea serpent at Santa Cruz.
Woohoo!
It's been a great day, and it's been a great weekend, and thank you guys so much for joining us on this birthday weekend.
Woohoo! It's your birthday still. We're celebrating the work day.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, but until we see you next time, I hope you're having a fantastic day, and we'll see you whenever our next adventure is. It might be a few months. We don't know, but we'll see you whenever our next adventure is. I really don't know when it's going to be, but we'll see you whenever that is. I don't know when it's going to be. So, until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, month, week, whatever it is. We'll see you very soon.